You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
Of course
You need
she's
to test me.
right.
I already told you. You'll stand with me before the creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is. The creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the creator are all in place.
Senior Sontal? What's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
Wise, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
Alrighty.
Understood. Then let's get ready to go. Belle, we'll leave Senior Sontao to you and Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eos will be waiting for you there. I'll give Banyue Shifu and Dailin the heads up. But remember, Wise, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword. Relax, Junior Bao. I promised Wise I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be. I know most of what happened now. The issue is,
Oh, is he?
reach Banyue.
He probably went. Yeah.
Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dailin said yesterday?
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma
Oh, no, he
eruption
set
can't be
Banyue
a
up.
coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dailin?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area? That name was Ning Qian. Ning Qian? Were his relatives among the victims back then? When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ning Qian's sister. Those Banyue turned away. Perhaps there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang, it's like this.
Ah, no, they're gonna tell her. That's horrible.
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge? That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array. So that note I received?
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork, think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? And that voice in the hollow? We still don't know why only Banyue and I could hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubts in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice? Trying to influence me and Banyue? Based on Sarah's actions, it's most likely that both the miasma and our powers are being or soon will be, channeled into a special being. For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world, amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss. The only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ning Qian make any irreversible mistakes.
Tylan!
I knew you were a good person.
Alright, stop it, you two.
Okay, well, this should be the end of this chapter, I think, because there's probably going to be a boss fight coming up.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Suibian Temple were trapped by miasma.
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way. So he went to investigate the source.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolion came back and reported that Banyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolion's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. Already here?
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Fall back behind me!
Ah, I see. So he's stuck in the middle of the vortex. My ship is trapped in the miasma sphere of great evil. Even though my training has advanced by leaps and bounds today, I can't save the two of them. Alas, what a tragedy. Banyo seems to know what Ling Qian was up to. Indeed, you should hurry and save Banyo Shifu to take Bolan with you this time as well.
Lin Chen must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Turn around!
Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you!
Yeesh.
Pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you. Look at the monster you become. Can't you see? Stop fighting. Just let me die here. We can both die here. You should watch me die. Just like me watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live. My sister. She was the one who saved you back then. So why did you save her? Why? Why? These 10 years. Every single day. I kept thinking if I had gone out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day.
Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Ning Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live and see the world that your sister never saw.
Banyue's burning resolve, his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest, most powerful fires bent upon protecting the life began to erupt. He abandons any defense stance. Ever remaining a bit of energy, every fragment of existence in the machine of brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
finally made it! Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array. Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. Who knows how much longer he can hold them off?
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the whole array. Wise, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's head in that direction.
Intercept! Huh? Premium support! Hello? This is the end for you!
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier.
Maybe he can still hear us?
Banyu! Banyu!
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burdens within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Our existence is a mistake. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us. How long can you hold on? Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you day and night, for a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you, suffering, exhausted. Then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original, pristine, blank state. No more bloodshed, no more disappointment, no endless penance, no duty, no guilt, only eternal release.
Wise, Fairy and I found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go! Like it's up top. Smash them!
Oh wait, this Xinyuan's bird. You should, yeah.
Could it have been trying to send a message?
What?
Once we rescue Banyue, we should tell everyone about this. All three down. It's all up to Xiaoguang and the others. Xiaoguang, better hurry back to the array core and wait there. Complaint? Too late for that! Found an ethereal! Shout for help! Hello, hi! Hello? This is the end for you! It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
Crumble!
Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging in to die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once Ning-Chen is safe, take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along? Got one for the plate!
Ooh!
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please, take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done. You heartless monster!
Remember.
A machine will always be a machine. Never. I will never forgive you.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth. Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Wow.
Xiaoguang, Ningqian. About what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylen is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed, to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exactly the person they'd hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Ningqian, of course I remember your sister. She's the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life. I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Watte Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school. I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma. Hoping I could save more people. And complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It's far more complicated than you think.
Everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm too ashamed to look Xiaoguang Shifu in the eye. But there's something I must tell you. Actually, Yashuan Shifu left me a message.
Senior Ye contacted you.
He probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he mistakenly trusted me. He recognized me as a disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school, and asked me to pass on a message. To have him look for a black bird inside the hollow.
The Qingming bird could be sheep left behind to keep in touch with my brother. Oh, the bird.
Speaking of that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the miasma. Once it was freed, it immediately flew off like it knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ningqian's account, Yashuyan must have sent some kind of message through it. But since no response came, he probably started to worry that something went wrong in transmission. So when he ran into a disciple from Banyue's martial arts school, he decided to entrust the message that way instead.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu. Everyone, please, be careful.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Wise before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something?
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair.
Ah, boy.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly
Yeah,
a pain.
Sarah's a pain. What is she talking about?
Sarah Florin.
Ah, dang, you're gonna drop her whole name.
No match found. In the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat.
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
Note? What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator.
This lady
Only
is
I
off a
can open the
rocker.
door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your
She's been around there now, like
the
close to the
answer
end of
fulfilling
season
your
2.
tragic
She's
wish
still around.
is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable. Ineffective.
Belle, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. You need to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Can I have to take, who do I take? Astra, I guess, right? Astra's the go-to.
The spotlight's about to shine.
What does this Bing Bee do though? That's just fine.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiaoquan behind my back?
Oh my
Why
gosh.
did you lead her here? You agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here.
You know, this is what he
The
gets for
grand
trusting
descent
her,
is about to
but at the
begin.
same time, I get why he did it.
Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes.
Whatever.
Those are the only
So
reasons
hilarious.
you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all
Seriously
you
though,
lost
like this whole
children,
time, we have no idea what
answers
she's
and
been wanting.
redemption. Embrace your fate.
Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction, and her voice suddenly rises, chanting in a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul.
O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. Almighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant.
Oh.
Thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and
And she's totally off her rocker.
shall return to
Or at least I thought she was until this thing started
This
speaking
is
to
the
her.
Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiaoguang and the others are drawn in too deep.
So, after lying in wait all this time, you're showing your fangs.
Valmiasma, be gone!
Finally.
Abomination! This is the end for you!
Everything. Everything is under your gaze.
It's a tricky one. Just as expected.
Why didn't you just take? You should just
Trying
aim
to
for Sarah.
reflect my attack.
You should just aim for
Good
Sarah.
thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Oh, good. She's all beaten up. Deserves it.
The mortal world. Traverse the life and death shall return. Hello? This is Sarah. Special
Wait, what?
Investigation Squad from HSO of Hand. Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone. Wait, don't leave. Please, save me. I don't want to die. Help me. Don't leave me behind. Please, save me. Anyone. Can no one hear me? Oh, if gods truly exist in this world, please hear my plea. Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator. You are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong.
That's crazy.
What?
So
Blood
she
of the
wasn't.
Creator? Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the scribe, and the current overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No. Sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO?
He was the one that they covered up. They covered it up. Wow.
And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we'll have no choice but to remove you by force.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death. Existence and annihilation. Brilliance and decay. Bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face. But the path to salvation is clear. It lies within the eternal call the Creator has allowed me to hear. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator, who has shown me the conclusion. I have fulfilled your promise. Please, accept me.
Not good.
Oh, Creator, is this your permission for me to merge?
What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait. This presence has grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice?
Fortunately, my most devoted follower has accomplished what I have foreseen. Paving the way for my descent into this world. As for Ye Shuyan, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk. Once you're gone, it'll all be over. The verdict is unforgivable.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
Yeesh.
You're afraid to draw the sword. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here.
Brother.
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother
would make the same choice.
You trust me, just as I trust you.
Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
Seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
So arrogant.
I am Zenless, wielder of the Ding sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, the permanent earth and sky, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiao Guang. I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
Jeez. A few days later, the long silence finally breaks and Xiao Guang finally wakes up. Xiao Guang's awake. Wise, you should check on her first. Dialin and Banyoi Shifu are here too. We'll wait for you to check on Xiaogong before we start the discussion.
Xiaogong, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry. Let me explain everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, he still went off alone in the end. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaogong. Banyue and Dialin were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yishuan Shifu hasn't returned to Suibian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunquei Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunquei Summit.
Xiaogong, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming sword?
No.
Yeah.
Seems like it's something more.
He's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming sword.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believe that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you notice anything else?
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body? Or in your appearance? Your hair turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
At least now we can be absolutely certain that Senior Ye was never swayed by Sarah and the creator from the start. He even tried to contact Yishuan Shifu secretly.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again. saying something like, "He definitely saved me." It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's just do that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
The concern in Xiaogong's eyes softens, replaced by a quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing down her unease. In her gaze, hope flickers to life once more. How's Xiaogong doing? She just woke up, so instead of bugging her with questions, we figured we'd give her some peace. She's still concerned about Senior Year, but after hearing what happened with the repeller that was her brother made out safely, she calmed down for it and is resting. Ever since the creature was repelled,
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on
I cannot read right
Xiaogong's
now. I'm
state
so
of
shocked
mind
by what
these next
happened.
few days.
Please don't worry about Shifu. Xiaogong's only drew her sword for Senior Yi and all of us. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. She's always been tougher than we think, but that's also why it's so hard to not to worry about her. Back to business. What's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier?
Let me explain. It was sudden and chaotic, and we didn't have time to look deeper. So we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather, that power Xiaogong fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltus overseer Neverrock. And the third one was the town.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Belle and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the creator, might have just been the opening move. The creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the hollow.
I will also investigate further.
With Krampus and Banrier Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. While we keep Xiaogong company, Belle and I will keep an eye on the situation too.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
Meanwhile, as Dylan compiles her mission report, she's greeted by a familiar guest.
Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Joe? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. No, Never been able to get along with him.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable fact. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall?
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Huh. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? Alright, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others. Banyue, the path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
The skies over Watte Peninsula remain heavy and gray, but for Banyue, the path forward to a new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. The night deepens and all is silent. As Suiban Temple is shrouded in the hazy moonlight, a single room is lit with a dim yellow light, like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Suibian Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
Oh, she snuck in. That's right, the first day, right? Next I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as an acting temple master only to get caught by red-handed by Junior. They went to Yumchim Sha. I was wearing that casual dress. Junior said it really
The
suited me.
storyteller at Yumcha Sin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount.
She's trying to... She's forgotten. No! That's horrible. So she has lost her memory, but she's reviewing so that she can...
Senior Inhu's secret
Wow.
marinade. Grind the
That's
dry tangerine peel
horrible.
into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about... Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
Yeah.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
Wow. Ooh, that was bad. Senior Yunhu gives you a firm pat on the back, sending you stumbling into the room. You look up only to be greeted by a warm, gentle smile.
Junior, you're here! Junior! What took you so long? I've been waiting forever!
Master Fufu, please don't blame Master Wise. It's my bad. I held him up at Swabian Temple for way too long.
So the surprise suit you mentioned earlier.
So this is the big surprise on the second floor of Yumcha scene you mentioned. Everyone's here.
Yes. Though I accidentally found out about the plan, so Senior Fufu pulled me into the group. She specifically told me not to let you catch on.
Since I spend most of my days training, I usually overlook these customs. But thankfully, Xiaoguang reminded me that this is your first New Year's with us. And it felt right to give the moment a little sense of tradition.
Well, we all wanted to give you a surprise.
She even asked me for a few recipes for osmanthus cake filling. You're in for a treat later.
Senior Inho, you agreed to keep it a secret. Sending Sweetie to bring you from the temple was actually my idea. Well, you didn't see it coming, right? We're the ones who actually planned all this.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming at all. I really thought Sweetie was distributing gifts to returning customers.
See? Once your senior gets involved, setting up a little surprise like this is no big deal at all.
Anyway, you've worked really hard lately, Wise. Ever since you joined Yunquay Summit, many old karmic threads have surfaced. Luckily, with the blessing of good fortune, you've managed to overcome them all. A disciple like you brings me much pride and joy. Enough of the formal talk. Your senior Fufu is drooling onto the table.
I'm not. Oh, wait, I still have something important to say, Shifu. Happy New Year, Junior Wise. Happy New Year, Junior.
Happy New Year, Junior brother. Eat well, drink well, and stay as cheerful as I do every single day.
Becoming a Yunquay Summit disciple and going through so much with you all. It means a great deal to me. Happy New Year, everyone.
May every Yunquay Summit disciple, every being in Waifei Peninsula, walk in peace and clarity, free of calamity.
All right, allow me to say a few words. May this new year bring you wealth from all directions and smooth sailing in everything you do. And please keep supporting Yumcha Scene.
Thanks to Yumcha Scene, I whipped up a whole table of dishes. Come on, sweetie. Have a seat and try some.
It's to notice such hospitality. Being able to celebrate at the table with the seniors of Sweetband Temple is truly an honor for me. Together with everyone from Yunquay Summit and Sweetie, you make a quick work of the food on the table, launching on a full-on feast. After such a lavish meal, everyone's kindness really comes through as always. But you know how merchants are. We believe in returning the favor. What I've prepared isn't anything valuable, but I hope it brings everyone a bit of joy. I know a hidden place where the fireworks look especially beautiful. Shall we stretch our legs and enjoy the view? If it's a spot, if it's a spot you, Sweetie, recommended, it has to be perfect for the fireworks. Alrighty, let's go. Aww. So beautiful. It'd be better if you see Christopher Yen was here. Oh my gosh, she didn't have to bring up the worst possible topic. He still sends messages from time to time. I think he'll come back. Look up Chakwang, watch the fireworks, and remember this moment. When Xian returns, we'll tell him all about it. We'll all be waiting for him. Just like that, the New Year's here. Amid the dazzling fireworks, the past and the future fade away, leaving only this moment and nothing else, the people by your side and everyone who hold in your heart. By the way, I never got a chance to give you your New Year's lucky money. Ah, yeah, red envelope. There's a special custom in Wi-Fi. Gilded Carrot Day approaches. Elders usually prepare red packets filled with Denny for the younger generation, is known as lucky money. But this amount isn't much, but it's meant to convey the idea of warding off evil and driving away misfortune. Now that you've joined Shibuyan Temple, you're my disciple, so it's only right that I give you some lucky money. I already gave Fufu and your sister theirs earlier, and this one is saved just for you. Keep it safe and don't forget to tuck it under your pillow when you get home. Well. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's the... okay. Nice. Since you're getting late, it looks like everyone enjoyed the parks. How about we head back a little bit earlier? Sure. You sleep with the lucky money Shifu gave you tucked under your pillow and actually rest more soundly than usual. Waking up feeling refreshed, you notice somebody hanging around Shibuyan Temple Gate, apparently looking for you? Ah. Wise, long time no see. We're here today to be the first to tell you this. Happy New Year! Yuzaha beat me to it. Happy New Year, Wise. Can't believe we already known each other this long. Anyway, in the new year, I hope you stay healthy and eat lots of enjoy lots of good fortune. Eat lots of good fortune, yes. Minati asked me for all those New Year's wishes earlier, and this is all you could come up with? It's only because the words you gave me were way too hard to remember. It's the thought that counts. Well, since Wise says so, I'll let you off, Minato. Alright, we came to see you today for one important reason. Want to spend a fun day with everyone? A fun day? Don't worry, Yuzaha isn't planning anything bad. She just wants you to come with us to hand out lucky money to the kids. Minato, you talk way too fast. I was hoping to have a little fun teasing Wise. Just picturing him coming with us to Silent Bay and then suddenly finding a bunch of unfamiliar kids crowding around him would be so funny. Anyway, Wise, do you want to come with us to hand out lucky money? Yes, please. Of course. Alright, let's head to Silent Bay together. Alright, everyone's here now. Alright, everyone settle down. Use a hand up lucky money, so get in line. Immediately in front of her. Wonder if Wise is everyone here. From left to right, that's Minato's younger siblings. Ayuet, Naching, and then my little sister Sumire. And my younger brother Win. Oh wait, so she has, okay. And then the shy girl over there is Kaede, my oldest sister. Oh wow. Who's shy? Anyway, let's get the lucky money all set. Who wants to go first? Wow, Ayuet's the quickest on the draw. Well done. Lucky money's for you. Remember, teach your veggies so you can grow up healthy and strong. Happy New Year, Yuzaha. Next up is Sumire. You did a great job helping Lucia calm. That's first class merit. Yuzuha, watch it. For next time, I'll tell your little sister a story about ethereal snatching kids. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Lady Lucia. Please forgive me. Anyway, this is Sumire's lucky money. Alrighty. Next, how about the most beautiful ethereal grew into a dazzling... Alright. Next up, Aching, here's your money. Make sure you work hard and grow as tall as your brother. I will. Drink my milk every day and work hard to grow taller and stronger. Alright, we're looking for that toward to that day. A win? Your finals still weren't great, but you did score 5 points higher than last time. That's already a pretty good. Hey, when you're lucky money, make sure you keep it safe. Yuzaha, I'll keep doing my best. Alright, no need to rush. Take it slow and avoid straining your eyes. And last but not least, here's your lucky money, Kaede. You're the pride of our family, but do not put too much pressure on yourself, okay? I'm not under pressure at all, but thank you. Happy New Year. See how you've really grown up. Before the words even finish, a middle-aged man with an unfamiliar face suddenly walks over. In the blink of an eye, all these years have passed, and you've gone from little girl receiving lucky money to the one handing it out. I still remember how you used to look at me so eagerly asking me for gifts. And you look unfamiliar. And as the person walks through him in the cutscene. As for this one, Yuzuha's eyes flicker as she flashes as a mischievous grin. Hey, you two, what's going on? Who's this? Oh my gosh. No one's gonna tell me? But not okay, fine. No one tell me. This is my dad. What? Judging by Yuzuha's expression, it looks like you've been pranked again, young one. Yuzuha, she says perfectly still wearing that cheerful, teasing smile. Yuzuha's a mischievous kid, but she's got a good heart. I'll apologize on her behalf. Very kind of you, sir. Don't be so nervous. I heard from Yuzuha that she met an interesting young person recently. I'm guessing that must be you, right? Dad, he's wise. I've been telling you all about him. She said she was able to complete your school internship and even get good grades, all thanks to you, right? Internship grades. Just now, Yuzuha, who's been smiling the whole time, seems to lose her composure, blinking at you and sending signals non-stop. Ah, this... wise? Yes, that's right. Just like Yuzuha said, sir. That's good. By the way, young man, this is the first time we've met. It's during the Gilded Carrot Day. Here, I'll give you some lucky money. Oh, you're too kind, sir. Just take it. Our Wi-Fi lucky money doesn't come with much denny anyway. Alright, just as I took it as senior's good intentions. Thank you. After handing out the lucky money, you wander around Phylum Heights with everybody. As evening rolls in, after Belle's constant nagging, you head to Suibin Temple to crash for the night. Wise, how did you sleep last night? Not too bad. Yesterday's a long day. Must have been pretty tired. Glad you're feeling better now. By the way, Wise, if you're free today, how about we go back to 6th Street and take a look around? Ever since Yunquay Summit, we spent most of the time in Wi-Fi, and with the Gilded Carrot Day coming up, maybe we should stay home a bit longer. Since there's some free time before the new year, how about going back chatting with 18A and the others and having a meal at home? Sure. And the journey was long, but taking turns driving with Wise made it manageable, and you finally made it back to 6th Street. Yeah, nothing beats a peace at your own place. The moment I step into 6th Street, it feels like I'm really home. Wherever you are, Belle, that's home for me. Same here, as long as you're by my side, anywhere feels like home. Do I go to the video store? Alright. Before that, sister blocking your view. Hands lift and give you your vision back.
Welcome back to 6th Street, Manager. Welcome! Welcome!
Why are all the 6th Street managers here? Wait, and why are we in my parking lot?
Looks like we gave you quite the surprise, manager.
Seems the other manager handled the secret-keeping job pretty well.
Just like the reunion dinner the other day. Didn't expect you to team up with everyone and set up another surprise for me, Belle. A surprise like this makes me really happy. Thank you, all of you.
All right, Manager. Time for the gift-giving part. Here, this is a custom controller case from the arcade. Happy New Year.
This bag of soup base is a new flavor I've been working on. It's not even on the noodle shop menu yet.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
My cooking while you're away, just boil some noodles with it and give it a try. Of course, coming back to eat it fresh would be even better.
A new batch of drip bag coffee came in the other day, so I brought you a box to try. Hope your new year is as rich and smooth as a good cup of coffee.
If you don't mind, Manager, here's a Gatcha from Gadget Store's newest line.
I pressed a record myself.
Oh.
Tracks I think you'd like. Hope music fills your life in the coming year.
I didn't really bring anything special. Just grab some parts and maintenance oil for your little bang boo. Hope they come in handy.
I told them just saying hi would be enough, but everyone insisted they couldn't show up empty-handed. So now we need to come up with return gifts, Wise.
I didn't think I'd end up receiving this many gifts. Thank you, truly. Happy New Year.
Wise, what I really want to say is, no matter how big our world gets, this video store is always going to be the place we can come back to. This is home. So, if you've got time, come back and visit. The people and the neighborhood might kind of miss us.
It's getting late. Looks like you still have plenty to talk about, so we'll leave you to it.
Bye-bye, Manager. Drop by the arcade for a few rounds when you're free.
One by one, the shopkeepers of 6th Street head off, leaving you alone with your enigmatic sister. What's up? I just want you to close your eyes for a moment, Wise. Is there a surprise? This is a surprise. Hurry and close your eyes already. Close your eyes, open them at Bell's cue. A small ground sparkler appears in the open space ahead, sizzling and popping its bright sparks beneath the midst of your and Bell's breath. A mini fountain firework! We used to love these when we were kids, right? Whenever adults wouldn't let us set off fireworks, I'd drag you down and sneak some. I handled the plans out to adults, but without you cleaning up afterwards, we definitely would have been caught. Still, I remember the time when sparks landed on your clothes and burst into tears. I had burned a hole in my own clothes before I finally managed to calm you down. I'm not getting too close this time or my clothes will get ruined again. You be careful too, Wise. I'll make sure our clothes stay safe. Alright, I prepared some lucky money for you. Let me enjoy the perks of being your younger one for once.